Hey team, Sean McGregor here with NoCodeSTR.com. My big thing is automating the annoying, and one of our group members, Scott, talked about how it was really annoying for him to do all the contracts, the agreements. Every single time that someone booked his place, he'd have to put in their name, their check-in, their check-out, all their information, their reservation code, and then send the agreement, then have it signed. Then they would have to text the ID front and back to him, and it was just a big pain, constant distraction. And I'm going to show you how you can use no-code tools to automate this and to make it a seamless process. So this is one that's already done. Zach Morris. We'll start a fresh one though. In this example, I have this create agreement button. In general, though, it would happen automatically. Just whenever an email is entered for this guest, all the information for this guest is brought in automatically from Hospitable in my case, but your PMS into Airtable. As soon as that happens and there's an email, if they're in one of the properties that needs a agreement, then it would automatically trigger. But in this case, I'm just going to hit this button. So Tommy Boy, and you can see now Tommy Boy is here. And first thing I have set up is I have a Google Doc get created whenever this runs. That's not actually it's not actually going to help this, but I wanted to just show that that is possible as well, if that is a different workaround. But what this is going to do, create a Google document with all the guest information using a template. Then it's going to update the Airtable. So you can see here, boom, this document was made, all this information in here, Tommy Boy, this date to this date, all this information filled in dynamically. So let's take it to the next level though and go to PandaDoc. And so at the same time that was done, you can see in here, I have create document in PandaDoc. It's like DocuSign, but much cheaper, $20 a month for unlimited documents. They have a free plan as well, but if you're doing a lot of them, $20 and you can have unlimited. So I'm going to go to this email first. Sean McGregor sent you the document for STR agreement, Tommy Boy, swap loft, all this information brought in automatically. Click here. And this will be for mine. So you can see all this information is brought in automatically. We can definitely improve how this is done, but I'm going to hit signature, accept and sign. And then hit finish. Here it works. You've done your part. And in a second, I'll see this one here, but I need to now go to my other email and sign it as Tommy Boy. All right, so let me sign this one. And this is all a template. You see it's not perfect just how I did it, but you just put in the different things you want to have happen in here. These are all related to Airtable fields. All that information gets pulled in automatically, perfectly. So now I'm going to sign this. So I'm going to scroll all the way to the bottom. You can see this one's already signed on the date. I'm going to say, my name is Tommy Boy. Signature, Tommy Boy. It's because I'm using the same thing. But now I'm going to upload my front and back of my ID. I'm not actually I'm going to just put in two pictures. We'll do the picture of this faucet. And then I'll do a picture over here. All right, so we got those two. Now I'm just going to hit finish. We'll go back over here to this email. You can see Tommy Boy has viewed the document and then completed the document. So document is completed by all participants. So I have open document here, but I'm not going to have to do that because you can see right now as we're doing that, they're loading. And now we have this short-term rental agreement, Tommy Boy. I would tweak to make it line up perfectly. But the main point is that all happened. And if I scroll all the way down, the bottom of the 10th page, Tommy Boy, this date, you can see these two images are mentioned here, but not actually signed. I'll show you how that works. I've signed it also. And then here's a signature certificate to prove that it's real. You can see at the bottom of every single page that has, the same reference number. So this is a legit e-signature done automatically. And then if I go back and click on this, here's the faucet. Here's the picture of my family. And then what I would do if I was making this for real and using real IDs is I would put an AI step to look at the picture in this field and the picture in this field to make sure they're actual IDs. You can have someone, on your team do it as well. But with Airtable, what's amazing, now here's the completed version. But what's awesome is if this isn't completed and it's 3 days before, your teammates can get a reminder saying, hey, Tommy Boy still hasn't signed the contract, or you can automatically resend it to Tommy Boy. So you never have to worry about it. Like, it just will automatically send to them. You can also likely figure out how to automatically sign your name to where you're just having to wait on theirs. But again, automatically generated, all their information, their reservation code, the host name, owner name of the property, any of the information you need. The max number of adults is dynamic. And then you could add, initial pages on each one if you want. But yeah, this is a way to get out of that annoying process of having to always be the one that types in all that information, because all this information gets brought into Airtable automatically. You can see first name, last name, email, phone number, max number of adults, reservation code, the property, the address of the property, the booking platform, first name of the owner, George Bluth for that one, the host's name, phone number, email. And so when that button's clicked, or, again, whenever just it enters the Airtable base, it would automatically send to the right host. So if you have multiple hosts or multiple properties or multiple owners or whoever needs to sign it, it would go to the right person automatically. And then again, no more texting back and forth. And rental agreement is here, always have it. You can set it up to where you get a text message after they finish completing it. And again, if they haven't completed it by a certain period of time, you can send them an automatic note, send your teammates an automatic note, or yourself a note saying, hey, Tommy Boy still hasn't filled it out. Make sure to remind them. So anyway, this is what all this stuff is about. No-code systems, ability to customize things and work perfectly exactly how you want it to work for your business. And if you're interested in more, go to nocodestr.com. Be happy to help you all out.